Howdy y'all, Twitchonium here. I'm coming at y'all today with another March of the Machine quick draft. Let's go ahead and pop right on in. We'll see what spicy stuff we open. Well, the last draft we did, we had an Archpriest of Shadows, but it was very good, so I think we're going to go ahead and first pick that here. Maybe we'll try to go into the black-green route this time instead of black-white. There are a lot of good green options we could potentially wheel out of this pack. Yeah, sounds like a good plan. Not going to marry ourselves to green, obviously, but this is a good reason to be in black. Well, so maybe we do black-blue instead, because Amonkhet is one of my favorite cards in the format. I've said it before. Pretty great. There are some cool white Phyrexian cards here that we could maybe pair with the Archpriest, because white-black is a Phyrexian pair, but we've done the white-black Phyrexian things a couple of times recently here, so I'm going to take the Amonkhet. Interesting. Now I'm very tempted to take the Marshal, actually. We've seen a number of the Knight stuff already in these previous packs. There's nothing crazy for blue or black here. Like, Berserker's fine. I don't know. It just hasn't played out great for me. Cleansing would be nice. Battle Fan's just filler, but Marshal is really good in the Knights decks if you can actually be in that archetype, so I think we'll hedge on that. Then maybe we do 3 colors, who knows? Alright, well now we get Halo Forgers, so that's a great reason to stick to the black-blue train here. Maybe we can even wheel a Preening Champion. I mean, that would be super lucky, but would be pretty awesome. But can't say no to the Forger there. Now I think I like the Dispersal here. Could have had 2 Phyrexian Awakenings. There's some good white stuff for sure, but this is going to make either deck we end up building, the white-blue or the black-blue, and Dispersal is just top-notch interaction. Wow, a lot of red in this pack. I guess I'll take a Branch Burner. Like, I don't really like any of these. Maybe we take the Battle Fan, actually, just in case we don't get there on, like, removal and stuff. It's a fine combat trick. Again, just not an exciting pack at all. Nothing really for the Knights deck. Nothing for our deck. I guess I'll take the Skyline, just the strongest thing in the pack, but I'm hoping not to have to run that. Another Halo Forger this slate. That is a great sign for us. We really need to pick up some removal, though, to go with it. I mean, we can use the opponent's graveyard, too, but it's definitely better if we can get there ourselves. I guess I'll just take the Terror here. There's some good green stuff in the pack, but at this point, with the 2 Forgers and the Amonkhet, I am very tempted to just kind of try and keep forcing black-blue, even if we don't see a ton of stuff for it here. And I'll take anything that's Knight-related as kind of like a backup plan. We do have 2 Battle Fans now, though. Alright, so we don't have a ton of cards, but the ones we do have are very strong for the format, or for the archetypes, so. Wow, yeah, maybe we should have just been, I should have just pushed into the white-black Phyrexian deck, because Exarch is an awesome reason to be in that lane, but could have had another Marshal if we were doing the Knights thing. I think I want just Vanquish here, though, for what we have going. Would love to pick up some of the Deadly Derisions and some of the other removal spells, but we'll take the one that's offered to us here. There's a lot of good cards in this pack. Renata's great, Invasion's great. I love the Sanctifier just as a 2-drop with lifelink. I love the Thespian. I think I'm going to take Stasis Field here, though. It's not the kind of removal I want, not the kind that works with Halo Forger, but we're kind of struggling in that regard at the moment. So now we can take the Captive Weird, another Vanquish, or the Cleansing. As much as I've been saying I want the removal spells, Vanquish has been one of the weaker ones for me, so I'm going to take the strong 1-drop that can flip. Ooh, and now we get 2 of the best removal spells in the format here. This pack is just loaded for us. It's got all the black and blue stuff. I would take Repurposing, Nightmare, Agent, probably Squadron out of this pack. Maybe the Wingspan? I think I like the repurposing, though. As awesome as Nightmare is, it does a similar thing to Vanquish, and we already have a Vanquish, so I'm going to pick the repurposing up in this pack. Although I would love to get a copy of it, so. Here we can maybe pick up a negate, I guess. We could also take a traumatic revelation. I think I'll just take the negate. Well, we wield the Berserker. I'll definitely run that in the deck. It just hasn't felt the most exciting. Wow, we got a Final Flourish here. That's nice. I will take that for sure. That's one of those removal spells I really wanted. I'll play a Freewheeler. It's not amazing, but it's a solid just little role filler there. Alright, looks like that's going to be the bulk of it here. Ooh, a Squadron on the wheel. We'll probably play that. Don't think we need an Ichor Shade. I'll just take another Terror. And another Terror. Maybe we'll just be Tidal Terror the deck this time. Interesting. I don't remember what this one does. When you draw your second card, they lose life. Sack a creature, draw a card. Okay, so that doesn't seem that strong in Limited, unfortunately. Really cool that it's in our colors, and we might have been able to splash the third one, but a 3-mana 3/4 isn't really worth the splash, and I don't think we have enough card draw to really make that, worth it. I think we just want the Tetsuko just to have the 2-drops here. Take an Eyes of Gitaxias, that's pretty nice. Same thing, we need the 2-drops at this point. We're kind of slacking in that side of things. Well, I do need another 2-drop, but I think Eyes of Gitaxias is just better. It's something we can hit off the Halo Forgers too. Wicked Slumber is a nice little piece of interaction. Not my favorite, but we're going to take what we can get here. Ooh, a Thalad's a gift of a 2-drop this late. And we got the Agent back, that's nice. We'll go with this one. So, we could have had a pretty sweet Knights deck, I think, but if they're going to give me 2 Halo Forgers and an Invasion, I'm going to try and play black-blue. Don't know that we necessarily got there. We're missing a lot more of the removal that I would have liked out of this kind of deck, but we might be able to make some stuff happen. Alright, let's take a look here. How many cuts do we have to make? Only 4. That's not so bad. I don't think we can get rid of any of our early creatures. I think 1 Terror we should definitely cut. Maybe even 1 more. But I like having it on the top end. It can be the thing we do on 2 if we're not playing an actual creature. These Battle Fans are very mediocre. Same with Negate. I don't think we're going to have enough stuff being held up for Negate. A lot of these things are sorceries. Maybe not a lot, but a couple. I think I like 1 Battle Fan. Yeah, I could see cutting 1 Terror, actually. And then we've still got 2 Flyers and 1 Terror on the top end. We might need more than that on the top, but we also have the Archpriest, which can get stuff back. We've got Amonkhet, which can get stuff back. We've got Halo Forgers, which can get stuff back. So, I mean, we have a lot of ways to interact with our graveyard and stuff. So, let's take a look at the color split. More blue than black. Yep, cool. We will... Actually, we had the Archpriest last time. What shall we do this time? You know what? Let's have Tetsuko be our leader. Our little 1/3 can lead the charge. I'll see y'all in the first round, though. Welcome to round 1, y'all. We are on the play with... I'm not sure how I feel about this hand. I think I'm still going to keep it because we can cycle the Terror away on 2 as our turn 2 play. Really don't like playing a Forger on curve, but we might. Yeah, I think we'll still do the cycle thing. Alright, a 2/2 it is. I don't know if I want to cycle or not now, actually. Yeah, I guess I will. May as well use the use the mana while I've got it. Now I regret that decision, but that's okay. I think I'm just gonna stasis this thing. I probably should not have kept this hand. We'll see. I might Halo Forger next turn, depending on what they play, just to have a target for the Archpriest. Now we have 2 creatures, but we're going to be able to Archpriest our Forger, hopefully. I really hope they swing with their Historian here. That would be really nice for us. Yeah, especially now that they have an invasion to target, I would happily let them swing at that. As long as we can get the Archpriest trigger on, in, we can get a free Tidal Terror now, and then I'm really happy that I discarded it. Of course, Borbrigmos and Fibblethip is nasty, but I'm going to let them have that hit there so that we can do this number here. And there we go. Awesome. They'll get their beefy chonker in play, and then next turn we can lock that and the Historian down and swing for 13. I guess they can take out our Halo Forger here, though. Assuming they have lands to discard. Yep. I think I'm still going to go ahead and do this so we can get our Halo Forger back from the graveyard. And they're going to go ahead and call it. Awesome start. So that's definitely something I need to keep in mind, is the Archpriest, if we have it. Definitely a good reason to cycle stuff away early. See y'all in the next round. Here we are in round number 2. We are on the draw this time with, this time I can't keep this hand, unfortunately. We can't cast a single thing in the hand. We're not casting anything until turn 4 if we do draw a land, so unfortunately we can't keep that one. This is still a really, really bad hand, but I think I'm going to keep this one. At least we have the lands. Or both colors, I should say. I think we have double black more than double blue. I know we at least have the Archpriest for double black, so I'm going to stick with that. Speak of the devil. Alright, well, that's something we can actually play at least. And we might just sack it at some point to keep drawing into more stuff here, depending on what we draw. Yikes. That's a problem. I guess I hold up the slumber here. Yeah, now I can slumber and hit them both. Well, there goes all the lands we're going to need to play the Archpriest. That's a bit unfortunate. I mean, normally I'd be really happy to mill 3 lands, but... Okay. Fair enough. One more land would be great here. Although I guess we don't actually have a creature in our graveyard, do we? Nope. Now we do. Maybe we can hit our land? Nope. Sure can't. I think I'm just going to play the Forger as a flyer to block the Guardian here. Oh, I guess I won't be able to because the Bola Slinger, that was a misplay. Forgot that this thing taps down my guy. Yeah, we're in really bad shape here. We've got the 3 most expensive cards on our deck and don't have the lands to cast it. Hey, now we do. We will see if they choose to block. They do not. Makes sense. It's not like we have a scary card in our graveyard here. And we're going to take 8, unfortunately. Or more. Yeah, now we'll just take 11. Looks like that'll do it. Let's see what we draw. Let's see what else we draw. Land, yeah, we were toast either way. We didn't have any removal or interaction or anything coming up to help out. A little bit rough. Had to mulligan, bad starting hand, but just they had a great curve out there. Starting off with the Guardian immediately, like on curve, that's a really strong flyer to get out so early. See y'all in the next round. Welcome back to the next round. We are on the draw. We have an okay looking hand here. Definitely better than the last one, at least. Eyes of Gitaxias looks good. And we'll just keep holding stuff up here. Yeah, they're just going to moment of truth. No worries. So hopefully we can play our curve something like this with the fan as an option. I guess I can't try to trick that guy anyways with the fan, so... Ooh, yeah, that's a nice one. I guess we'll just keep trading back and forth for a little bit. They're going to be ahead in the race, but I think we're okay with that for a minute here. Inga. Interesting. Alright. I think we are gonna play our 3/3 and hold up both the activated ability and the battle fan. Maybe they'll use a damage spell. Yes, please. If they have to use 2, even better. Oh, okay. To get rid of our 3/3 and tap their Artisan, I mean, I'm okay with that that chain of events there. Because now we can... Do we have a creature? We don't have a creature. Could get back there, negate their moment of truth. If we wait till 4, we can get back there, stoke the flames. I think I like the Death Toucher for sure. Yeah, and maybe we just hold up the Scorn Blade's ability here. Let's do it this way. That way Inga doesn't get a chance to do her thing. Let's see what we draw. Maybe we just top deck into some kind of instant speed removal. Another Stoke the Flames. Okay. Ooh, there we go. All right, well, we're going to just keep setting up here then. We'll get weird. And hold up Vanquish the Weak, I think, because the weird can block the Artisan, and they're down to 2 cards in hand. That turns into a 3/4. I think I'm just going to go ahead and pop that off now. If they have another counterspell, that's really bad. Not really bad, but... Okay, fair enough. Hopefully they'll swing with their Inga. Yep. Now we do have a creature in the graveyard. So we can... Oh, but our thing does not have the ability to attack. So I think because of that, we'll take one more turn off here. Make Inga shrink, draw us a card. Ooh, Invasion of Amonkhet, nice. Well, next turn we're going to do that instead. Unless we top deck a land. If we do that, we might Halo Forger plus Stoke the Flames, but Invasion is very strong, and they've got a bunch of stuff in their graveyard. Yeah, let's go ahead and do it. Let's actually not attack, I think. We'll just play down our Order of the Mirror here. Hold up blocks. We are pretty low in life. I don't want to take any chances with Agar. If they have another Stoke the Flames, they can get some good value out of that. Or Shatter the Source as well. That'll definitely do it. I think we eat the 3 because we want the Archpriest to trigger the now. Wait a minute. Player or battle. Okay, good. I think we'll get our Freewheeler down. Milling both of us out like crazy here, though. So many cards in the graveyard. At least our Forager next turn can be pretty spicy. We could even hit them in the face for 4 with their Stoke the Flames. Oh, now we cannot do that thing. I mean, we can still cast the Forager, but I don't know if that's the play we want to make. Alright, so we can do... Stoke the Flames. I guess actually we'll just... Well, let's swing first and flip our Invasion and then make a decision from there. I think I like their Furnace Toast Charger, maybe? No. Maybe just keep making a mill. I actually don't mind that. And then we can play one of these guys. I want to hold this Halo Forger as... I keep saying Forager as long as possible. Ooh, we are going to be at 1, and if that's burn, we are dead. Okay, let's swing out first. I think I still want to do it. And we'll steal there. Stoke the Flames for an extra 4 here. If they've got the burn, they've got the burn. So, I mean, woo! Look at that. 1 health to 2. That was a close one, but ended up pulling through in the end. Welcome back. We are on the play. I think I like this one. It's not amazing, but we can at least play a turn 1. We've got eyes to keep drawing. We've got a strong later game play to help get us back into it. Next turn we'll probably flip the weird or play the eyes. I'm not sure yet. Probably flip the weird, actually. I want to be able to have a creature that can attack on board when I drop the Archpriest. And if we spend turn 3 Eyes of Gataxiasing here, then we still aren't going to have a creature that can attack. It'll be a incubator token. And sorry, we're going to lose access to one of our squadrons, but we've got 2 and we have stronger things. Actually, does this stay exiled? Yeah, it does. Let's just play the eyes. No attacks. Next turn we will slumber anything they don't attack with to make sure we can get the Archpriest to swing in. Although, again, we don't have the creature in the graveyard, so maybe I should have swung and traded off with the familiar here. I mean, I still can, but if they attack. Interesting. I very much would have expected an attack there. So this turn I think I'm going to go ahead and attack first with ours. Hopefully they'll trade it to the familiar. Yeah. They won't get the Ichor Shade trigger, because that's only on their turn. And then we can Stasis Field the Dreg Recycler and hold up both Vanquish and our token. And then next turn, we can Archpriest, hopefully. Sure. Still can't use its activated abilities. Wait, what? Interesting. Okay, well, today I learned that Stasis Field doesn't block everything that's on the creature. It's only at the time of applying the aura, I guess? That feels wrong to me. Like that... whatever. Bloated Protector. Alrighty. We'll go ahead and fire that off pretty quick here. And if they want to sacrifice their Shade as well, I'm fine with that. Cool. Oh, but now it can't do the thing. Okay, so I played that wrong too. Not doing so hot this round. We will do that. All right, let's see. I still don't feel like this is that great at the moment. We don't have a lot of creatures in the graveyard. Let's swing with our 3/3 first and see what they do. So what can we get back for 3? I guess we can replay Eyes of Ataxius. That's pretty good. And we can then use this to block either of these. Invasion of Olgrotha. That is nasty on this board state. It's going to kill our Forager, and they're going to get in for 9. Which is a lot. In fact, they're going to get in for more than 9. Youch. Alright, I think we do this still. It's going to be the way to get still, you know, an equivalent amount of creatures on the board. And we can at least get in for 4 damage with this line. I'm guessing I'll just get another Forager. We won't get the effect, but the 3 power is relevant on this board state for blocks. Especially since they can give one of their guys Menace. And at least this way, they have to actually kill the Archpriest for this block to be bad. Which maybe they do, they might have removal, but at least the Death Touch guarantees we get the Kenra out. Yep, they'll get a big old Incubator token, but... I'm tempted to pop this Huntsmaster now while I can, but I don't know that that's the right call. I think the Death Toucher is fine here. And we will flip our guy and hold up the Final Flourish still. And we'll swing with the 2 that can trade, potentially. If they want to flip this and try to block, we'll use it as a removal spell, or as a combat trick to save our guy. Actually, no, let's do it this way. And then we'll just sack this guy. I mean, we're still dead to any of the red burn spells, so... Just Menace, no Trample, right? Yep. Alright, that's another drain. Alright, removal, we're dead. Which it sure looks like. Yep, that'll do it. Close one, but rough. Our start there was very poor, but we were able to come back and make it a close game, so cool. See y'all in the next round. Here we are in the next one. We are on the draw. We finally have my favorite card. Like, this is the first time we've even... No, I guess we did play it once. So second time we've seen it. But we cannot cast it currently. I'm still going to keep this hand. This might be my downfall. Ooh, thankfully not. We got the Swamp. Now we can do that on turn 3. And we even have an unblockable Tetsuko we can use to start swinging in on it. Unless they immediately choose to remove Tetsuko. Okay, now we can stop drawing the lands, actually. Yeah, let's do it still. I could have gotten that attack in on this, but I think that's fine. Ooh, we got the Tidal Terror in the graveyard. That could be fun. And they ditched a Muruganda. That was a good draw. Top decked our 1-drop to go along with the Gitaxias there. Now I'd love to top deck our 5-drop, the Archpriest. Or we don't even have to. They're gonna just scoop it on up. Sweet. See y'all right in the next one. Welcome back. We're on the draw. I think this is okay if we can hit one more land to get these Gitaxias rolling, and then we should be able to keep drawing towards more. If we don't hit a land, we are in bad shape. But we'll at least still have some interaction and a 2-drop. But one more land turns this whole hand on, and we're in good shape at that point. There it is. Sweet. I think we'll try and play it something like this. Unless we're getting our Order of the Mirror countered here. Okay, good. Hello, Mr. Rakdos. Aha, a Fairy Mastermind. That's a scary card that we might have to blow up. At some point. Hopefully they just draw a land here, and not a double-faced card. Alright, just a land. Cool. Probably swing at the invasion, I'm guessing. Yep. Well, that's a heck of a rip off the top to get rid of the Fairy Mastermind. I don't think there's any 1-white removal spells, just the weird, like, take no combat damage trick or whatever it is. And if they somehow have a hasty creature to swing at their invasion, we can still disperse it. But this has just so much potential to do a lot of work in the long game that I don't think we can, you know, go that route. And now we'll dispersal their Whelp and set them back a turn here. And then next turn we can Archpriest. Although I guess we need to get a creature in the graveyard before we do that. Hopefully they play something pre-combat even. Yeah, we'll see if our spell resolves. Well, normally I would never do this, but I'm going to put a Halo Forger into the graveyard so that we have a creature in the graveyard. And because I need to hit another black source. Yikes. Okay. I might should have Gitaxias'd first there. Okay, so now we Halo Forager for 2, getting back our, yep, killing their Whelp. That's pretty sweet. Essica and Inga, or Inga and Essica, that's a cool card. But thankfully, we can get in for 4. Hopefully. This might be that 1 mana no combat damage trick. Ah, it was Elspeth's Smite all along. Fair enough. This is really just turning their stuff into Vigilant Mana Dorks, so it's not like it's the end of the world. If they remove our Archpriest, it'll be a feels bad, but... We'll see what they try to do here. I mean, if they had removal, I would assume they would have just fired it straight off at the priest. And... need that Jeopardy music, I forget how it goes. I'm sure y'all know the one. Okay, so let's go ahead and just Stasis Field Eska and Inga right quick. Cool. We'll swing out and Battle Fan our Archpriest when they block it. Yep. Glistening Dawn. That is a heck of a rip off the top there. Let's draw a card first. Tidal Terror, huh? And then we'll go ahead and swing out with the rest. They'll block the Archpriest and trade with that. And I'm going to go ahead and get another Death Toucher on the board. Let's put it on the order here. And Tidal Terror, once we get to start swinging with it, is just lethal. Assuming they can't do anything with it. Just need to make sure we keep at least 2 creatures around. I don't care about that one. That can go on the bottom. Interesting. I think I rather would have had a 6/6 up than a 4/4, but fair enough. Ah, they were just planning on conceding anyways, so understandable. See y'all in the next one. Here we are in the next one. We are on the play this time with a slow hand, but I'm going to keep it. It's got all the pieces we need. Might be a mistake there, especially if they get off to a really strong, aggressive early start, but that's all right. It is what it is. That's a nice card to start with. If they can get that flipped before we even get a creature on the board, we are going to be in really big trouble. Yowza. Alright, so we are going to flip our guy, Stasis Field this one, and hold up blocks for the invasion. The opponent all in on the vampire aesthetic here. Pretty cool. Ouch. Yeah, we really gonna have to basically top deck removal right now, or that's just gonna take over the game. Which we did not. Nor do they have removal in the graveyard. I guess we can still use this as a convoke option. Maybe I should have let them flip the thing and save the stasis field to put on the actual flame right. Alright, no blocks. Still none for us, still none for them. I think we just hold up Battle Fan here, really. I mean, if they use the Flame Rights ability, they're not swinging with their biggest creature. I mean, then they get to swing with everything else's other stuff, but... Alright, so hopefully they swing with their Flame Right this turn, and that's the... Of course they don't. Of course they don't. Still no... what's it called? Removal spells in either graveyard. And they've got so many creatures now to use the Flame Right with. It's probably GG. Ah, perhaps not. I hope they swing like this. Well, we're in really bad shape still, but we have a tiny little chance now at least. Watch, they've got another invasion. They're going to drop right behind it. Also, this is unacceptable that it keeps happening in this format, I swear. It's just over and over and over again. Yeah, I think if we Halo Forager for 3, we can get another Eyes of Gitaxias, draw a card, and still flip our 3-drop. Let's say 2. Now we'd have to tap everything out to convoke the squadron. Regatha, that's nasty. Goodbye, Halo Forager. Hopefully they send all their damage over at the invasion now instead of at us. It'd be a nice bit of a breather for a minute. Not quite sure what was up with that. definitely play this one. Make our squadron a 4/5. And I think we're holding up Vanquish the Weak here. Slash the Berserker's ability. Yep, and if they want to keep sacking lands, I'm okay with that. Alright, another critter. That's fine. We can always sack our thing that's locked up if they trade with this thing. Oh, well, now I wish I would have played the Vanquish the Weak. Couldn't have known, though. I guess we could play a Rouse with it. It's not very exciting, though, is it? Let's flip this guy. Do I want their invasion? I don't think I want their invasion. I think I just want the Death Toucher on the board. Yep, and hold up Vanquish again. I think one more turn we'll hold off here. Because next turn we'll be able to Forager into Vanquish the Weak again to eat up a second creature. Hopefully they'll spend their turn sacking 2 creatures for lands, or 2 lands for cards rather, so that these are both tapped. If they want to spend their whole turn flipping this, we'll shoot the Vanquish off on it before it flips. Yeah, I think we'll just do this now. Get back Vanquish. We'll Vanquish the first striker this time. We can still play a 2-drop. And now I will start attacking with these. Another Bola Slinger. Well, they could tap down 3 of our creatures this turn. That might be enough. Nope, that'll put me to 1 if I'm mathing correctly. Even if they tap down 3, we can block the 2 biggest ones, which is a 3 and a 2. Nope, their Furnace Gremlin can pump, so we have to block that. So we take 5 if we do nothing here. I mean, this is a free block. So we take 3. I think I'm fine with taking 3. Or just 2. And they're going to call it. That was a heck of a comeback there. Awesome round. See you on the next one. Here we are in the next round. We are on the play, and I am definitely keeping this one. We've got a bunch of early stuff and a nice creature to work towards. We could even sack our battle fan to the flourish if we needed to. I actually like that little interaction, because the fan gets most of its value right at the ETB, so don't mind sacrificing it just to get extra value out of the flourish. Opponent starts with green into black. All right. We'll see if they want to trade. They do not. So we'll weird and hold up our fan. We can even get the, if they do attack into it, I don't know why they would. I think it costs 4, yeah, to pump it. A Kami, huh? That I'm going to go ahead and just fire this off on. It can get out of hand. It can help them ramp. If they have any like Renatas and other things to go with it, it just gets really nasty really fast. Swing here first again. Sweet. We'll take the free kill. Next turn we can flip one of these or play our squadron. Probably flip the weird just to see if we hit a good card to play. Let's not play our land. Let's activate first in case we hit a land. Play it smart. We could Tetsuko here, but I'm just gonna get the extra damage in. And Tetsuko's not like a critical part of our deck, it's just a filler 2-drop here. Alright, they're going to keep on going with the removal. Now I will Tetsuko, because it's unblockable for the Shadow Archpriest next turn. And then we can start getting back our creatures. Assuming they don't have yet another removal spell for Tetsuko. Oh wait, I have to unequip Tetsuko because that makes it blockable. I didn't even think about that. Thankfully we will have exactly enough mana to play this and move the thing over. Oh no. It still won't matter with Tetsuko because... Or it'll still mess with Tetsuko if we do that. But I think we still do it because at least then Tetsuko can trade with their stuff. Double block? Free 2 kills? Sure. Death Touch for the win. And we can still re-equip the Archpriest. Ichor Shade, nice. We'll just repurpose that. I think I like the weird, because we can flip it to draw another card. And that's GG. Nice one. Awesome. I think that's putting us into the last game. I'll see y'all there. Welcome to Game 9. We are on the final boss stage. Can we do it? This is a mediocre hand, but I'm going to keep it because it's one of the better ones we've seen. Opponent starts off with a nice aggressive 1-drop. Okay, well, normally I would not vanquish a Bond Warden, but this makes it so that the counter gets lost and puts a removal spell into the graveyard, a cheap removal spell for both of our foragers here, which is, I think, going to be important. I think we'll eat the 3 for a turn here. Really needed to hit a land. Yeah, we'll go ahead and flip this and then hold up our fan, see if we can't take down the Lancer. And see what kind of crazy trick they've got in their hand. They definitely got something. On the plus side, at least our fan sticks around if they remove the creature, so. And they could save their creature somehow, but at least our token won't die. Yep, that's fine. Oh, how do we play this? I think like this, we just need the card draw. Final Flourish was a good draw. I would double block their 5/5 here if they offer it. Of course, they probably got more tricks. It looks like they're running mono white. But I gotta try it and see. Okay, cool. Ah, maybe they're not mono white. They've just been stuck on a color. Yeah. We will flip our guy here. We will Final Flourish their Sentinel. Equip our Battle Fan. And swing for 4. And now we've got multiple options. We've got all sorts of things in our graveyard for the Halo Foragers. And we can just be dropping those each turn now. Let's do the 3. Let's do, what's it called? Vanquish the Weak first on their new hasty guy before he flips over. And then next turn we can Final Flourish this one or whatever other one they play. Like Quintorius. I'll eat the 1. Let's just repurpose Quintorius, actually. Another hasty dude. And a lifelinker, alright. We'll pay 2 to get back our flourish. We'll flourish the lifelinker. And now it is lethal in the air next turn. Even if they spend their turn flipping their artisan. And we have 2 potentially unblockable creatures in hand. Hoplite, that's a nice card, but it might be a little too late. Same with Bola Slinger. That's going to make 4 they can get through this turn. And that's GG right there on board. Well, I forgot about that, so we would have gotten 1 extra, or one They hit for one more than I thought they did, I should say. And that is it. Very nice. I've been preaching the black-blue and complaining about not being able to do it for a while now, and I'm happy that once I finally was able to draft the black-blue deck, we went all the way. Let's take another last look at it here. And this is not even the strongest, black-blue you could have. The Archpriest was great. Like, these Squadrons are totally replaceable. The Terror's replaceable. Freewheeler's replaceable. Slumber is definitely one I would not have wanted to run in this deck, although it came in handy once. The 2 Foragers are sweet. The Invasion is great. Eyes of Gitaxias is just such a good card. Didn't really see Dispersal all that much. This one, I feel like, was the weaker one. Weird came in clutch a couple of times. There was a number of times where we drew off of Gitaxias with 1 mana left over, and we were able to just drop a Weird down on top of it. That was pretty cool. Stasis Field, super replaceable, and did not work how I thought it did, interestingly. Battle Fan worked out really well. I kind of like the Battle Fan, but Archpriest of Shadows, very strong. Halo Forager, very strong. Black-Blue, very strong. I appreciate y'all coming along on this ride with me here today, and I will see y'all in the next video. Take care, everybody.